Hi everyone, my name's Lan. I'm the founder of Set in Motion, Adelaide's first crowdfunding platform. We're starting a new series where we get to interview some awesome entrepreneurs and startup companies to learn more about their journey and obviously to get some inspiration as well. So joining me for our very first session is Penascoza. So say hi, Lewis, to the viewers. So Lewis, can you tell us a little bit about what ignited the spark in you to kind of want to take on the entrepreneur journey and also start a new business venture?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's go way back to when I was 16. When I was 16, I was doing a shitload of sales jobs, selling raffle tickets, selling electricity, selling anything really. And I was even selling perfume at Myers at one point, which was a really cool job. Then I went into the corporate world, where we were still selling, but I was stuck in a 9-to-5 job. It was the same thing, very mundane, and I thought to myself, I can't really do this for the rest of my life. So February last year, I left the corporate world, left Telstra, and I started, I think, 5 companies.
Just to name a few, Lewis is a bit of a serial entrepreneur if you don't know of him.
Yeah, but for me, I had to try. I didn't want to go back and work for anyone, and I really wanted the freedom to do my own thing. So I did a mobile application software service where we built a mobile rewards service where we gave tangible rewards to mobile app gamers. That didn't work out. And then I went on and did a booking service called bookerin.com where we helped people find venues for hire online for their birthdays, functions, and corporate events. Did that for 6 years, hustled, signed up hotels, but that didn't work out as well. But I didn't give up. Doing 2 tech startups, I thought I'd give myself a bit of a break from the software tech startup world and try a different business. So I did Bonjing Filipino Grill, and went out to local events and food truck festivals and sold Filipino food at these events. That was really hard work. When they say literally blood, sweat and tears, it was basically that kind of work. After doing that for about 3-4 months, I decided this is probably not a scalable business idea, and I do want the freedom to be able to do what I want to do, and this is not giving me this option. So I've started a new startup called restaurantperformance.com, basically helping restaurant owners or new restaurant startups to give them access to really good, valuable tools and resources so that their restaurant business can be successful. So I've just started doing that now, and I'm back in the tech startup world. So yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes.
So Lewis, it sounds like you've had an incredible journey so far. What would you say would be some of your biggest learnings in terms of the biggest failure so far, also your biggest success, and what you've learned from those 2 experiences?
Yeah, so the first question was, what are my biggest learnings from failures?
Yep.
Okay, so with anything, I'm the ENTP personality type. So when there is an idea, I will go and pursue it, and it'll go to a point where I'll bring it to that stage, but then I lose focus. So one of my biggest mistakes was that I did lose focus in a lot of things, and because I'm an ideas person, the problem that I had was, how can I take it beyond the 3-month mark and go from there and then make it a really successful business? But for me, my learning was, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff.
If you could pick just one thing that comes to your mind right now in terms of, learning from the failure. Like, do you remember a time where it was just so difficult and maybe you thought you weren't getting anywhere? What would you choose?
Alright, so business partnerships. Find the right business partner. My biggest mistake was I was easily attracted to working with too many people or different business partners without really knowing who they were and what their commitments were and where they wanted to go in terms of the business. So for me right now, it's if I do want to join with another business partner, I will take that careful step of asking them, where do you want to be in the next 3 years and how much commitment do you have? Because my other businesses didn't work out because of these business partnerships. So for me right now, I'm working on restaurant performance by myself, but with the help of my connections and friends. But this does put me in a position where I'm now accountable for everything that I do. So that's my biggest learning, finding the right business partner or doing it yourself, but have help to make yourself more accountable in that success. So you can't blame anyone. Yeah. And what was the other question?
In terms of what would you say is your greatest success so far and the main learning from that?
Greatest success is not giving up. Like I have done a lot of, from February up until now, I did so many different businesses. And it came to the point where after Bonjing Filipino Grill, December through to January, I was contemplating, do I go back and find a job? Getting pressure from my family to get, put money into rent, that kind of stuff. But I did find ways because I'm a natural born hustler. So right now I'm just consulting with restaurants and, giving them value and helping them be successful in their business. So yeah, I've decided, no, I still don't want to work for anyone. I'm going to find a way and find a business that I would love to continue and grow and nurture, all by myself with support of family and friends.
Brilliant. So that leads me to my next question. So who has been your greatest inspiration so far?
Greatest inspiration? I don't want to say my mum. I love my mum and all, but I think my greatest inspiration is the collective community, entrepreneurial community in Adelaide. We're a tight-knit group here in Adelaide and we know each other. And the really great thing about this community is we're all readily here to help each other. That's the really cool thing that I find inspiration in. So that's why I pay it forward to a lot of other entrepreneurs and other businesses, and I get it back a lot more as well. So yeah, I get inspiration from all the entrepreneurs in this community.
And what would be your greatest piece of advice for those looking to, start the entrepreneur journey or starting their own startup now?
Yep.
What would be your best advice you could give them?
There's this term that we use in the startup community called JFDI, which means just fucking do it. There's no reason for you to not do it now because you have all the resources available to you. People say there's no money. There's programs out there where you can jump on board and do a course and get support from the government or do a side hustle if you really want to. The other thing is there's a shitload of technology out there available to us where you can just pay a monthly fee or, outsource it. So there's no excuse for you to not say, I don't have $500,000 to build this. You don't even need that much. You just need to build minimum viable product, start selling, and if you can't sell it, then move on to the next one or find ways to fix it. So that's the best, just fucking do it.
From the man himself. Last question, and the most important question, some may argue, are you a cat or a dog person?
Dog.
High five.
I've had my dog for a very long time. He's 14 years old now, but he is the most lovable, cuddly thing. But yeah, he's my best friend.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lewis.
No worries.
You're an absolute inspiration to the startup community, and we look forward to seeing your next venture take off.
Woo!
Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next interview. Cheers.